How's everyone doing? Good evening. I am your host, Nick. Welcome to the experience that is the Nick Shine Show. The chat is fired up. Me, I'm fired up. The chair's good. So Clancy and Sarah, screw you two. Pre-game Discord antics were going on, running wild. We're all here now. We're going to discuss the ongoing conversation of why it was the correct move to move on from Aaron Rodgers and any other events that may have happened today. Maybe on Jake's show, maybe at the store. Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, a surprise pop-up Monday night show just for you people. I love you.
It's got me.
Gentry covered in purple.
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his promise, Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, so get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky.
Who, me?
Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show.
Fantastic.
Oh, didn't want to play. Let's try again.
I'll stay anchored by the light and so bright as the twilight's last evening.
Good evening. Welcome to Thursday Night Throwdown. I'm your host, Nick.
When the blitz comes, there's no one to block him.
It's 10 o'clock, get ready for the showdown. 9 toes down, Nick, ready for the throwdown. We proud Jets fans, we don't play with them pronouns. Best roster in the league, we playing with the pros now. They tell us slow down, call us delusional, call us losers as usual. But this season will be beautiful. Shotgun with you know who, but run it instead. Let Hall hit the hole hard.
That's what she said.
Ground and pound like it's 2010. The chat, we got many friends. Johnny wearing hats for super chat and watch him breathe again. Nick put the link so Bobby can call and speak again. Bonesy did the blunt, I got the weed and pens. We speaking green again. Jets news like it's CNN. A-Rod and Charles Gorman, it's like we seeing twins. Feeding tins, pounding on these bleeding fins. We 14 and 18 when they needing wins. They ain't seeing them. We run the ball and play defense. This is AFC hell where other teams repent. Ladies and gents, welcome to MetLife. This is Jet Life. We bleed green, this our best life. We just nice.
Let's say what's up to everyone. Dark Soul. Yes, let's say what's up to everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. If you are here, please hit the like button. We got Tom Ace here. Hello, Tom. Nick must be assembling a chair right now. The only way he'd be this late. Well, it's a pop-up show. I popped up when I could. Hello, big fella. Nice to see you, good sir. I'm glad you agree with me today. Len, what's up, my friend? Welcome. Rob V, ladies and gentlemen. Jay Graves, baby. Boomtown is here, taking notes, of course. Sarah, down under, working barely. She's hanging out at the office, just having a good old time. No work is being done there, and I speak for Craig as well. They're just all giggles and all in love. Good times down in Australia. And Hawk is studying how to fight a kangaroo if he ever comes face to face with one. He's watching YouTube videos on it right now and also showing Sarah the roller coaster in his hometown. It's a wild time. Hi, Clancy. Jay, 3 siblings, is here. You shall not be timed out on this show. Yeah, he used to be my homeboy. Hello, Matthias. Now what? It's not. What do you mean now what? Like, what do we do a quarterback? It's not hard to move on from 5 wins. Many teams make a quarterback change and get better. It's not impossible to improve off of a 5-win season. It's not hard to get a quarterback who's mobile. It's not hard to get a quarterback who runs the plays that are called. There's many positives that can come from this. Hello, Mike. Welcome. Holy shit, that worked. I'm not sure what that is in reference to. Hi, Addison. Tom Ace in the motherfucking place. Grande Jorge. Hi, Grande. Welcome. See who else we got. Johnny's here. Hello, Johnny. Alan's here. So your chat and that dope from Glenhead. Keep preaching the truth. Yeah, the Rob conversation I had today is getting some recognition. Don't speak subtly. I got a fucking name. If you want to lurk in my show and you want to worry about every little word I say your name when I degrade you. Say mine. It's okay. I'm a big boy. If I could handle you standing in front of me threatening to put alcohol on my lip to see what happens and how I react, then I think it's safe to say I can handle you mentioning my fucking name. I'm good. I'll always be good. I had 25. Hope you hit some parlays. No, I cut it before the whole saying hello to everybody. I'd rather say hello to everyone who's here than play me greeting everyone. When I need time, we built that in. Shout out the Blitz, so that if I need more time to go pee, we have a little buffer. If I need some extra time here, or when I'm doing laundry, which I'm not doing tonight. Jets fan 4. Loved when you called in the Jake show. Loved your arm. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Sorry, Knob and Johnny both like watching Monday Night Raw. They're pissed off at me for being on. Hey, David, welcome. And everyone else who's here. Hi, Carly. Nice to see you. Oh, Knobcraft. Sounds like you just called that guy a bitch. Thank you for the super chat, Knob. So, I think what we're going to do tonight is something different. Now, I have faith in all of you that you're going to hit the like button. I have faith in all of you that you're going to help this show, whether it's through super chats, memberships, hitting the like. So, knowing how fucking awesome you guys are collectively as a community, I'm going to reward you for your fucking awesomeness. And I'm going to drop the call-in link now. You know my takes on Rodgers. We didn't have many call-ins yesterday. So we're going to get this going. There is a lovely lady who has wanted to chime in. And she's batting leadoff tonight. So if you're one of the gentlemen watching, have some patience. Ladies first. Knobcraft with another super chat. And by that guy, I meant Slob from Clanhead. Okay. I saw the title. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, my good friend and my sister from another mister, Miss J. Grave.
Go.
How you doing, babe?
I love you, man. Love you. So I don't want to give. I'm not gonna say his name. I don't want to give him too much clout, but fuck you. He doesn't deserve anything. He's racist, Rob, if y'all don't know. And fuck you. He he at one point was like, "Oh, Jay Graves, I'm disappointed in you. We were good friends." Yeah, that's before I knew about what Nick told about Jake's show today. Fuck that guy. All you do is apologize. Do fucking better. And I know you're fucking watching because you're a fucking narcissist. And all you want to do, let me be real clear. All you want is people to hear your name. Well, your name is bullshit. You're a piece of shit. All you do is apologize and don't do anything to change. You're confused? Why? Oh, shit. What? I don't like you? It's because you don't do better. Do better. Then maybe I like you, but you don't. You double down on bullshit. Fuck you, racist Rob. Fuck you. Fuck hiding behind Neil. Fuck hiding behind Peter Castro. That's all you do. You're a fucking repeat. Do what Jake says. Everything Jake says, I'm a repeat. Fucking parrot. Fuck you. That's all I'm gonna say. Now I'm gonna talk about the Jets. I love you, Nick.
Can I comment? I love you too. You know that. Can I comment?
100%.
I'm so used to girls talking to me like that. It was cool to hear a woman talk about somebody else like that. I was like, oh,
he's a piece of shit. Fuck him. And you know he's watching because he's a narcissistic piece of shit. And all he wants to do is hear people talk his name. I'm talking your name, bitch. I'm looking right at you. You're a piece of shit. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, he doesn't deserve your time. He doesn't deserve our time. He doesn't deserve shit. But I'm gonna make it clear.
Time. Definitely doesn't deserve shine time.
No. But I'm making clear I am team Nick Shine. So fuck you, because I know you're watching. If he wasn't watching, I wouldn't say shit. But I'm gonna tell you right now, fuck you. Wait, can you play my
I think this might be the quickest I've ever lost monetization.
I'm out. Oh.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
Oh, did I really?
Is that what you want?
Oh.
Who cares? Let's have fun.
Wait, can you play the just in, go fuck yourself? Because that's how I feel about the.
And this just in, you can go fuck yourself.
And
I'm so sorry.
I do have to play this for you.
And I have not behaved one single day of my life. Not one day of my life have I behaved, and I am fine.
All right, but now I actually have jet takes, but I had to take care of that because fuck that guy. Because I love you, and fuck that guy.
Thank you.
Because you got my back, so I know I got your back.
Always.
Oh, hold on.
Uh-oh, he's coming to get you.
At 10 o'clock, all my lights shut off. All right, so anyway, back to Jet news.
I feel like Fox when we were kids. It's 10 p.m. You know where your light switch is.
Yes, and I used to love the Simpsons. I told you last night. I don't know. Do you remember that? It was like it's 10 p.m. Where are your children? Homer. I told you last night. I don't know. Good shit.
Lance says that's when you know you're old, when you have your timer set to have your lights go off.
Well, I mean, so full disclosure, I asked Nick, "Are you having a show tonight?" He said, "Yes." I go, "I'm going to be up." So usually I am in bed. That's why all my lights turn off. But I am up to be on Nick's show. So anyway, back to Jets talk.
Go ahead.
I have been on the record. I said I didn't particularly want Aaron gone because I didn't know, like, there wasn't a better option. However, I trust this regime that you're not going to get rid of a guy like that without some kind of plan in place. No? What do you think?
Yeah, you're going to have the plan, and we might
Exactly.
not know the plan, and
Thank you.
everybody wants to react because they don't know the plan. Bill Parcells got rid of Neil O'Donnell. He had Glenn Foley, and he brought in Vinny Testaverde. Not a lot of people were happy. Season ended up being 12-4. Rex Ryan traded up for Mark Sanchez. Ended up winning, being successful. Eric Mangini came in his first year. Had Chad Pennington, who had multiple injuries. Ended up being successful. Herman Edwards got brought in.
Yep.
Ended up being successful. We've had multiple first-time coaches come in and be successful. It's happened. And
yes,
I know we haven't had a great history, but I'm a person who, listen, if you predicted my future off of my past, I'd be dead. I wouldn't be here today. I would have died around 2 years ago. 23 months today, sober.
let's go.
Rob,
Congratulations.
That shit. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
But if I was judged off of my past, I would have
Right?
OD'd. I would have drank myself to death. I would have DUI killed somebody. But I'm not that person. You can't judge Muji and Glenn off of Idzik or Tannenbaum or Bradway or Rich Kotite. They have nothing to do with them. They're their own people. Now, granted, the New York Jets have not had great luck in hiring people. But you cannot judge these two guys off of the past. Like Michael Kay always says, that's the fallacy of a predetermined outcome. You can't determine these guys are going to fail.
And I will say, like you said, there's no context yet. We don't know why they got rid of Rodgers. Did he say, I don't want to do what Aaron Glenn wants to do? We don't know. We don't know. And so all these people, I love Jake, but I smell the 4 wins. We don't know. I am holding my judgment till we find out everything. And you've been on that same page, I feel like.
Yeah. Listen, the NFL Combine hasn't happened yet. Agents, general managers, team presidents, coaches, all tamper at the NFL Combine.
Yes.
All of them. That's where the Stafford Goff bombshell trade a few years ago happened. Other trades have happened and been negotiated at the Combine. Can the Jets go get somebody? Absolutely. NFL free agency hasn't happened yet. Cuts haven't happened yet. The draft hasn't happened. So
we don't know anything.
Guarantee. Everyone's making it sound. We had Aaron Rodgers on an all-in season with the best talent we've ever seen individually. We got 5 wins. How are we all mad at determining that it would be for a greater success with him with a lesser roster? You can't.
I saw, I don't know if it was, I'm sorry, Twitter or something else, that the Jets are all in for trading up to get a quarterback this season. I don't know if that's true or not. Yeah.
Nobody knows that yet. Nobody knows that yet. We didn't even know that this move was coming.
Exactly.
Nobody knows what they're doing.
Yeah. But I like that. I want to see what happened that we're moving on from Rodgers, because something had to happen. Because I know Aaron's new.
I don't think anything happened. I disagree with that. I love you, but I disagree with that.
Well, no, not that something happened, but I was in the part of with Jake. I wanted people who had experience and head coach, but I failed to see how Aaron Glenn, who comes from Detroit, they were shit and they have to have a plan. What that plan is, I don't know. We haven't heard it yet. I am holding judgment until I hear that plan. If that
they
plan
haven't even
sucks,
announced a move yet.
Exactly.
They haven't even announced a move yet.
Yes. And everybody's like, oh, we're tanking. How do you know? We haven't heard shit. All we've heard is that we're moving on from Aaron Rodgers. We don't know why. We don't know how. How can you be so like I said, I'm not trying to if anyone's watching, like, I love Jake Asman, but I feel like he was this mad, and we don't know shit yet. Like, I mean, I'll be mad. Like,
We got to see the plan come to fruition.
exactly,
We
yes,
have
and
to
that's what
see
you've
their
been
vision
saying,
come
and I
to life.
agree with that.
And a lot of
Yes.
people might not like it, but the vision might not be finalized in year one. That's the
Right,
way a
and
lot of good building happens. We tried to
yes,
build this big fancy penthouse, but in the midst, we knocked out the foundation, and the foundation was the defensive line. So you got
yeah,
the penthouse, you had Rodgers, but you didn't have the foundation. And that was your
yes,
foundation, was your pass rush, was your D line. And you let it go. And then you couldn't
mhm,
stop anyone. And too much was asked of an aging quarterback who's not mobile.
yeah, and that was the whole thing. It was our defense, our run game. We had Brees Hall, like, that was supposed to be and then Aaron would do what he had to do in between. It wasn't supposed to be on Aaron, and that was the whole. Like, I just don't understand people who were so, like, negative, going, "Oh, smell the 4 wins." I love you, Jake, but smell the 4 wins. Who? That's not what we're saying. We're saying, like, so. I am on the record saying I wanted Aaron Rodgers to stay because I didn't know what the better option was. However,
Yeah.
I also said I wanted a decision sooner rather than later. So we had the
And kudos to
decision.
Glenn and Muji. Kudos
Yeah.
to them
So
for that. They
yeah.
didn't wait. They didn't get taken advantage of. They didn't look like they were catering. They made a move. If this is true from the Glazer report, which looks like
Right.
it could be, because there's been no denials coming out. There's been no denial from the Jets. There's been no denial from
Right.
Rodgers. If this was a lie, people would speak up about it instantly, right? But that
Yep.
hasn't happened. But Graves, I
So
do
at least
appreciate
we have a like a now we can go forward. Like, all right, now we know supposedly Aaron's gone. Now
Jake
we
with
go
a
forward.
7-month super chat says 4 wins for life. Soak it up, Jake Graves. It's your
Fuck
destiny.
you, Jake. I love you.
Knobcraft with a super chat. His crew cut is worse than his takes. He might be the last person alive cutting his hair with a Flowbee. Thank you. Swamp Ranger, member for 6 months. 2025 is lost with or without Rodgers. Garrett Wilson and Brees will be traded. Garrett Wilson won't want to play for scrub
I hope
QB
not.
franchise anymore.
I mean, they're under contract. They can't. I mean, they're gonna hold out and do a fucking Hassan Reddick. Like, what? Now you see what holding out does. I hope they learn a lesson from their own team.
I'm just I hope that Glenn can reach these guys and, like I said, deliver the message, deliver the plan, come to them and say, this is how we're going to utilize you. This is our vision for you. We want to get Garrett Wilson. We want to get you the ball 15 yards downfield in open space. This is how we did it. Watch the film in Detroit. Watch how we get Jameson Williams the ball downfield. Look at our passing attack. Not everything's 5 yards and closer for you. Your targets are going to be downfield where you can make a guy miss and be electric like we know that you are. This is the utilization we see for you. Allow us to build it for you. We're going to feature you. Brees Hall, Jamar Gibbs, catches the ball, runs the ball. We're going to utilize you as the top weapon in the league because we know you can be that. Let us build this for you. You weren't utilized correctly.
Wait, can you see? And here's my also thing. Like, Aaron Glenn, I can't see him tanking. Can you see him tanking?
I don't think it's tanking. If you're missing a quarterback, but you build the structure of a team, that's not tanking. That's just not a finished product yet. Drafted.
Right.
We've done this with Darnold. We've done it with Zach Wilson. We've drafted quarterbacks who have no structure, who have no roster, and they've failed miserably. Sam Darnold went to a place with good coaching, good structure. Guess what? Played a lot better. Granted, it was 7 years in, but it's possible. Now, why would we do the same exact fucking thing that led to previous failures? That's the definition of insanity. Any Jet fan who's saying, go get a quarterback now. You have to get a quarterback now. Well, why not finish the line? Why not get a tight end room? Why not add to your wide receivers? Why not build the offense and bring the quarterback in as the last piece of the puzzle? Why not? Try something different. Go with a bridge quarterback. I don't care who the quarterback is this year. I want to see the complete team come together. I want to see our stars get extended. I want to see them believe in the plan. I want to see them want to be here. And I want to see them sell to the talent. We're going to get a quarterback. We're gonna go get a good one. We're just gonna put everything in place first, so that when he comes in, it's not the same old Jets, and
I will
that's what
say,
will make them different.
I do not want Shador. Do not bring me that clown show. That is my
I don't
only
think. I
caveat.
don't think
Is
he makes.
fuck Shador. I also don't think DL would let him come here, but I do not want Shador. Fuck that shit.
Agreed. But thank
Yeah.
you for calling in. Thank
I
you
love you,
for
Nick.
throwing gas on the fire. I love it. I know you've been waiting for that, and you're the best. I love you
Love
too.
you, Nick. I will
Have
see
a
you
good night.
soon. Peace out, everybody. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, the amazing Jake Graves. My twin.
What's up, man?
How are you, buddy?
All right, how you doing? I just wanted to give you my support for what you said today during that little talk you had with Rob.
Oh, the Rumble?
That's some bullshit. And I didn't know anything about it.
I've held that tight, and yeah.
But anybody who does that doesn't deserve respect.
Yep.
Especially when you first of all, it's a very touchy thing. I've been to AA meetings. Not for myself, but I went there for a relative of mine. I was interested because I was concerned, and it was an open meeting. And it takes a lot of balls for these people to go out there and show like their emotions and everything like that, and really take responsibility for what their actions were and what they're going through.
Yeah.
And for someone to say, oh, I would like to do that. You don't joke about shit like that. You know what I mean? You do not joke about shit like that. I was in a meeting with these people, and I'm like, I was feeling their pain. You know what I mean? And you don't fucking do that. That's, I don't know. That just really.
I appreciate you, and I can see the concern on your face. It happened in August. So
yeah, but still,
I'm good.
It rubs me the wrong way.
I'm gonna never let anyone. Listen, I've had people in my life shit talk me, tell me that I'm gonna fail. People I grew up with said, "Oh, I'll see you soon at the bar. You'll be back. You always were." And I've had a lot of people not believe in me. And
but dude,
this community, the last 2 years, has I committed last February before you and I knew each other. I said, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna commit. And then I needed to be held accountable. I'm like, I'm gonna do shows Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm gonna do Sunday and Wednesday at 9 and Thursday at 10 because I want to have a commitment where I can be held accountable. And if I start not showing up at night, people will be like, what the fuck? You know, where are you? What's up? You okay? And days that I cancel shows, I get those texts. This community has loved me, embraced me, and looked out for me more than people that I've known my entire life. So
the thing is, you've been
I'm
very
so
open.
grateful for these people.
You've been very open about your situation and everything. Even before that night, I mean, because I remember a long time ago, you were saying this stuff, and we would talk about stuff like that on the show, and you've been very open about it. And for someone to say that, that's fucking bullshit, bro. That is wrong, and I have your back with that. That's fucked up. You know what I mean?
Don't let it stress you. I could see the angst in you right now.
Yeah. I get angry sometimes. That's all.
Listen, if we're big fellas, we do that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I give you my word. I'm good.
All right. I'm a happy, jolly fellow, but when I hear shit like that, it gets me upset. You know what I mean?
Same. But you saw today that like I can be a motherfucker I hate that part of me. I do.
I hate that part of me too. Yeah.
So
I hate that part of me too. But like I said, you're doing great.
There's people coming into your life to benefit you or to teach you a lesson. Yeah. And I learned a lesson that night, and I've taken that lesson with me. And I might hate the person, but I also pray for the person to be better. And that's how I am now in life, where you might be a total piece of shit to me, but I'm going to hope that you get better because
Yeah.
you're not going to bring me down. You're not going to
Right.
hurt me. Your words don't mean shit to me. I don't respect a person like that who says that. And how they've treated other people since just shows that that's the type of person you go through with life as. And
Yeah,
that's
and
fine.
let me
Good
tell you
luck to
something.
you. But just don't bring me up if you
Yeah.
got other shit. Worry about
Right.
you, man. Worry
Right.
about you.
Now,
Like,
let
I
me
don't want to
tell you
talk about
something.
the guy, but obviously it's going to get talked about today. But man, to me, he goes in the VR category. He ain't going to get
Yeah.
talked about no more on this channel.
Well, let me tell you something. You're doing a good job. You
Thank
keep
you,
up your
brother.
good work.
Appreciate that.
You keep up your good work, man. And like I said, everybody's got your back here. So
I know that, man.
don't like I said, don't pay any mind to that fucking shit. So anyway,
I know.
let's talk about football.
Let's do it, man.
Let's talk about football.
I saw that before that happened. I know me and Jake had a very long and I thought very good discourse back and forth.
Yeah, it was
about
good.
right? I think we covered every possible angle, scenario, reason why, reason not to, and I hate that this overshadowed that because I thought that was a very good conversation that Jake and I had.
Yeah.
And now to see after that, you were in the chat like, hell yeah. Like, you were like agreeing. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, if Big Bell's like, Nick, you're an idiot. I'm like, oh, shit. Like,
No, I agree with you with that. I mean, everybody's going to have their own opinion. I respect everybody's opinion, But the thing is Rodgers, to me, wasn't going to take a back seat. Everything had to be done his way. Okay. And it's how it's always been throughout his whole career. He ain't going to change. He's going to be 42 years old. He's not going to do it. And Aaron Glenn's coming in. He's like, hey, I'm the coach. I'm going to set the tone. I'm going to do this, that, and the other thing. And, I just feel like that was going to be a point where they clash, and that's what happened. Then he's gone, and that's it.
2023 was the year.
Yeah.
We had the D, we had the kicker. That was the year. And unfortunately, that got taken away from us. And this year, it sounds like it was Brett Favre 2.0 because it sounds like he was playing injured and didn't tell nobody.
It did, yeah.
So
and
that hurt us.
And the thing is people say, oh, he did better in the second half of the year or whatever. He threw 20-something touchdowns. I get it. But the thing is, okay.
Yeah, but the wins
what I saw.
The wins weren't coming. We had games where we went in Seattle. Disasters. Yeah. Entire second half with no points. A pick six to a defensive lineman. Like, how come nobody mentions that? It's just a blanketed 18 touchdowns in the last 10 games. All right.
Yeah.
4 of them were in the last game against the Dolphins, who had nothing to play for.
Right.
So now you have
backups.
9 games with 14 touchdowns. It's not a very good ratio.
No.
In games that you had to win, you lost. So what are we bragging about?
And he was forcing the ball to Devontae. All his guys were there and everything. He was immobile. He didn't sit out when he was supposed to sit out. I know some people say it's a gamer, but you're hurting the team when you're not doing that. If you can't move back there, you're actually hurting. I don't care. That's why we have Tyrod. Okay. I just don't, I'm not upset that he's gone, and I'm not upset Devontae's gone either. I don't give a shit, to be honest.
It didn't come with wins, right?
Yeah, it didn't come with wins. I mean, we traded for Devontae. We were 2-4, right? And how many wins did we get with Devontae? We didn't get shit. We got 3 wins. We got 3 wins, and 8 losses? It's like, come on, dude.
But let's run it back.
Let's run it back.
Different.
No.
In a new scheme. In a new scheme that Rodgers and Devontae have never been in. Now all of a sudden that they'd want to stay for that too.
Like, and the thing is like, and the thing is you and I have been around long enough to see Kotite go and Parcells come in, go from 1-15 to 9-7. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but we had a shit quarterback back then, and also we brought in Fitzpatrick one year, right? He wasn't supposed to be anything great.
No, he was supposed to be the backup.
He was supposed to
be the starter.
And Geno got punched in the mouth, and boom, Fitzpatrick came in, and he had the best season we had in 10 years. So look, you can't count.
Same with Vinny, 98.
Yeah.
Vinny was brought in as the backup. You never know when a quarterback gets with a coordinator and it all clicks. And also, I have to say it because it's happening. 69 of you here watching right now. It always seems like that's the number. Hit the like button. Thank you for watching. Talking with the big fella right now and taking more of your calls in a few minutes. We do have a star-studded lineup in the back waiting. So there's times where guys just bounce around the league. Look at Rich Gannon, was ruled a failure. Gets with John Gruden, coaching, quarterback, scheme, MVP type of player for multiple seasons, going to the Super Bowl.
That's why you can't count out like next season. Yeah. I know people are saying, it's going to be shit and stuff. No, we've been through it enough to know that you can't count on anything. You can't count on it being bad. When we think we're shit, boom, we hit 9 wins or something like that, 10 wins. Well, I don't know about 10 wins, but 9 wins. Maybe 10 with the
maybe in 2 seasons combined. Calm down.
Yeah, right. But I mean,
there we go. We get 5. We have 10 in 2 years. That's a good run for us. We had 14 with 2 years with Zach Wilson.
But you can't be negative. And the older fans, they gotta stop bitching. It's so fucking annoying all the time. It's like they're crying, I'll never see a Super Bowl. I've never seen a fucking Super Bowl. Okay. And you want to know something? I'm not going to be crying every fucking day. What I'm going to be doing is rooting for my team instead of being like, it's so terrible. Rodgers. Oh my God. You know what? He got us 5 wins in 2 years. He got us 5 wins in 2 years. He's older. Let him go. Let's find something new. Let's build a team. No one's bigger than the team, and we move on.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Absolutely, man.
So
absolutely.
That's all I got, my man.
I appreciate you, buddy.
I appreciate you too, man.
Thank you. Thanks for calling, man. Thanks for having my back. I love you, pal.
You got it. I love you too, pal. Have a good one. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a crazy day here in Jetland. We got a couple people in the back. I see all of you back there. I'm going to go in order. And ladies and gentlemen, say a prayer right now that his microphone works. Mikey! No. Come back in. I'm going to kick you out. Come back in. Hello, Mr. Weed. What do you have there?
What's up, homie? It's Jake harvesting a tomato.
Jake harvesting a tomato.
Do you see tomato? That's the only one I can get past your strict fucking background policy.
You know what? Fuck it. Show the one I texted you. No.
I actually got.
Hold on. I'm going to put you full screen.
That works. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, he had this one backstage, and I said no.
Also, this is a fun fact, a fun little geographical fact for you guys. This is what Glen Head looks like, but if you overlay it, it looks just like this.
Oh my God. Come on, dude. Not that. Get out of here, you asshole. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying, you know who we should get a quarterback?
Who should we get? Mikey.
Hooker for the Detroit Lions.
Hey, listen, I told your brother that me and a couple other people will chip in and we'll get you guys a hooker from Brattleboro. How's that?
No.
No, we will do it. We'll do it, Mikey. We're nuts.
The quarterback for the Detroit.
The quarterback. Oh, Herndon Hooker. All right. I know you like hookers. I know you like the party.
I like girls. Who cares? But
yeah, it's okay.
I like that guy, the quarterback. Aaron Glenn likes this guy. I think that's the secret weapon he's going to bring in. That's what he's going to bring in. I'll guarantee you. You think so?
What do you think they're gonna trade? They're gonna have to trade for him, right? You like that? That's your call.
Yeah, trade Reddick away. Bring him to Detroit. Let him suffer. Yeah, that would be
he'll
a
be
good
gone.
trade.
Don't worry, he'll be gone, pal.
Well, let's trade him for Hooker. That's an even trade.
All right. I think that Mikey wants a hooker needs to trend in the chat right now. Mikey, can we safe to say that you want a hooker?
No, I like that girl.
You just said you want a hooker.
No, I like that girl Jen you talked to. She's pretty.
Oh, yeah, she's great.
Yeah, Jen Gray's our friend. But we met Bobby.
I know.
Tell her I say hi when you see her next time.
I will. She's probably watching right now. Jay Graves, say hi to Mikey if you're watching. I'll put the comment up.
Jay Graves, you're my homegirl. Yeah.
All right, here you go, Mikey. I'm gonna play something for you, okay?
Okay, let's play a song.
All right. Now, I'm gonna leave for a minute, okay?
Okay, you can go to the bathroom.
All right.
Pay your water bill. Pay your water bill.
Hi, Mikey.
Hey, Jen Graves.
I miss you.
Yeah, I miss you too. You know who I think the Jets should get as quarterback?
Who?
The hooker for Detroit Lions. Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's Aaron Grant's homeboy. That's his homeboy.
You're my homeboy.
Yeah. So how you been doing?
I'm good. You're my homeboy.
Yeah, how's your boyfriend doing?
I don't have a boyfriend.
I don't have a girlfriend, but I'm still talking to that girl in Florida. Every Sunday we talk, and then she we're not talking about sports too much, but we talk to each other because that's my friend's niece. So we get to talk every Sunday. But I still think you're a very beautiful woman.
Oh, I love it. Thank you, Mikey. I miss you.
Can we go to a game together against the
Are you coming down for a game this season?
A game like next year, maybe next year against the Patriots.
Yeah, for sure. And then we'll hang out again.
Yeah, we want to beat the Patriots. Put them in the pretzel.
Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to beat Raybo. Raybo said he wanted to be a Jet. He didn't look like a Jet.
He lied. He was using us.
He's a has-been. Yeah.
And then, but he's pretty good. I'm a little bit worried. I do like Parcells.
Yeah, and the Glenn's go be in the playoffs next year.
Are you gonna dance?
12-5.
Dance.
Yeah, can we dance together?
Do the air guitar.
Yeah. And me and you could dance. Yeah, he'll kick.
I'm gonna dance with air guitar. Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me do. Hang on. Let me get my phone here. Wait. I'm on my phone, so I can't do anything. Air guitar. All right, you do it now. Yeah.
I still work at the Brattleboro Hospital. I still work there.
What other dance moves you got?
I like to dance.
Yeah.
Hey, are you still there?
I am still here. Yep. But the camera's on you because you're dancing.
Well, I want to have it on you instead. Because I think if I had 6 beautiful women in the room and you standing there, I chose you.
Aw, thank you, Mikey.
Yeah, you talked to Bobby lately? You talked to Bobby lately, my brother?
Yeah. Well, no, because Bobby has not been going on his show. He's been like,
I don't know what's going on either.
Yeah, you gotta talk to your brother. Although Bobby did sing me happy birthday for my birthday at the end of January, and I loved it.
Yeah, your birthday's 21. You're 21.
I am 40.
You look good for your age.
Thank you.
You look like Mama. You look like that girl from Queen Queen's a queen. Oh, Queen's
Oh,
a
King
queen.
or Queen? Yeah.
Yeah, you know that.
I will take that.
Yeah, you know that lady. Her
Yeah.
husband's a big Jet fan. Remember that guy? The guy, big Jet fan too.
Yeah.
You know,
No,
you know
Kevin
that
James.
Raymond. Everybody,
Yeah.
you know, everybody loves Raymond. We met him. Me
I
and Bobby
do.
met him. Me and Bobby met him
You did?
in real life. He liked
That was
us.
cool.
I said the
Yeah.
Jets. You know what? I think the Jets could be 12-5 this year.
Let's go. I hope so. 12-5.
Yeah,
Let's go.
No, they think they were going to take lose every game. No, we don't want Archie Manning. You know why? They said
Why?
look at because Peyton Manning didn't want to go to the Jets either. So
Right? They're not gonna let him come here, right?
yeah, so he's like, Archie should go to Patriots.
What do you think about Shador Sanders?
Yeah, he's going to the Giants.
You think so? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like a homeboy from the other mother. Yeah. So I think you know what?
Do you love him?
Yeah, I like Jen Gray. She's a cool lady. I want to dance with her.
Sanders.
Shador.
Do you love Sanders?
Yeah, he's okay. He's my homeboy.
Yeah. Do you think the Giants will be in the playoffs with Shador?
I don't know. I think if Shador wants to go either Jets or the Giants, I'll be happy.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, you're my homegirl. Are you still my homegirl?
You're my homeboy.
Mikey, I got other people waiting to call in, okay?
All right, yeah. Bye, Mikey.
then,
I want to come and say hi.
Me too.
Because you were talking about me. I miss you.
Thank you for letting me touch the Jen neck. I watch your show on my TV, okay? I love you.
Buddy.
I miss you, Mikey. Bye. Love you. Mwah.
You're the man, Mikey. We needed a Mikey call today with all the craziness. You were awesome, buddy.
Bye, Mikey.
All right, that's the perfect time for the fucking thing to go out right at the end. Perfect. Thank you for calling back in. You made
Should I X out or are you going to X me out? I was about to leave, but you're going to make me leave?
All right, awesome. Thanks for calling back. You're the best.
Goodbye.
Right again. Trying to steal my girl right in front of me. Mikey's gangster. Next up, we got Joe the Jet. Joe the Jet G?
Nick Shine,
how are you,
how you doing, buddy?
All right. It's your first time calling in, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Welcome.
I kind of want to talk some Jets football, of course. Yesterday, I remember I had a couple of comments on your channel about the whole Rodgers situation. I was a little upset at first. After sort of soaking it in, thinking about it a little bit, it's the right move. It's the right move. Really thinking about it, and thinking about the ideas of the fact that Rodgers has such a huge cap hit and just he's such a pulverizing figure, and he's just too much of a big distraction. I don't know, man. I just don't think that it would have worked out here, and it probably would have. If he did stay, it probably would have occluded to like 8 wins. It probably would have been 8-9, missed the playoffs, and we would have been even in a bigger mess. But honestly, really thinking about it,
we're not getting this team back.
No,
it changes from year to year. 2023 was the year. We had the D, we had the special teams, we had it. That was the year. Who's to say that like the offensive line injuries don't happen because the plays that they got hurt on wouldn't have been there, right? The game would have been different. So you can't just write those injuries in because things would have happened differently. We may have not lost all those offensive linemen, and that was the year, and it sucks. And then last year, I was absolutely 100% run it back, go all in. That I had that take. It didn't work. You can't keep going back to the well when the well's dry. And I feel that the well is dry. Now, if Rodgers goes to another team that's built, say the 49ers, for example, that has the quality coaching, that's been successful, and goes to the playoffs, you cannot logically apply that we would have made the playoffs if we had Rodgers. because that team's making the playoffs. If it's Purdy, if it's Rodgers, they make the playoffs almost every single year. So if he does go make the playoffs somewhere, it doesn't mean you can apply that to here because everything is different here. I just,
I sort of thought
I
about
wanted
this.
it so bad, Joe. I wanted it so bad, but now I'm like, all right, I learned my lesson. I'm not like going to the bar continuously. Didn't work for me. I had to stop. Rodgers, it didn't work out. It's time to stop.
Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, really thinking about it, I think, honestly, I know fans are going to kind of cringe at me saying this, and I think it's honestly the truth.
Oh, I like cringe statements. You got my attention. Go ahead.
I think the best option for the team is Tyrod. I think that's the best option. I know he doesn't inspire a lot of confidence, but look at his experience. I mean, look, this guy ain't no scrub. I mean, the guy ended a playoff drought all the way back in 2017. He has experiences in ending playoff droughts. So he can apply some of that experience to these players. Like, hey, look, I've been there. I've seen what a team with a playoff drought looks like, and I've seen how it looks like ending that sort of playoff drought. And I know it's unlikely that it happens. It's unlikely that we end the playoff drought this year, but just adding the fact that, and by the way, I got to say this, look at Tyrod's sort of history. Tyrod, I think, other than Buffalo, what other good position has he sort of been in? Honestly, he was with the Browns with Hugh Jackson. They sucked. That year.
It was awful.
They were awful. He had Anthony Lynn with the Chargers. That was not good. Anthony Lynn was fired after that season.
Yeah.
He was with Houston with Lovie Smith, I believe. That was the Lovie Smith year, or was that the David Culley year?
I'd have to check.
Because I know there's a blank between those. I know, I don't know. In between, it's like Lovie Smith and David Culley, but one of the two that he was with the coach with. And then last year he was with the Giants. We know the Giants are a shit show, but look, I think personally that this is probably the best place that Tyrod has ever been in since Buffalo back in 2017. Honestly.
Yeah, and we don't even know what it's going to look like yet. We don't even know the players that they're bringing in. We don't know the players that are going to be kept, or we don't know the players that are going to be cut. We have an idea. We figure Lazard, Devontae, Rodgers, Conklin, Clemens, possibly Mosley. Sherwood might get signed to a big deal somewhere else. I mean, we can tag him, I believe, but if you're tagging him, you're paying him that big time money. Are you paying him like a top 5 linebacker? I don't know if that's worth it. So there's going to be a lot of questions. And I said this leading into the offseason. A lot of our moves that we're going to make might just lead to more questions. This is the first move getting made, and it leads to more questions. Like, it's going to take a while before we have answers, but me, Jake, anybody calling in or commenting on any show, we don't have the answer. So asking us, well, who's the quarterback going to be? I don't have that power, like, to answer it. Like, I wish I was in the room. I wish I could come on to Jake's show and say, well, according to the source, this is what we want to do. But I don't have that info.
Well, let's look at it. Let's look at it like this. We've had, honestly, I've been also looking at it like this as well, like thinking about it last night as well. We have a lot of good history with journeyman quarterbacks. A lot of people like to bring up the fact that we don't have a good history of former Packers quarterbacks. We have good history with journeyman quarterbacks. Vinny, Fitz, McCown, and now Tyrod. Tyrod's declared as a journeyman. So who the hell knows? Who knows? Maybe he ends up having a great year and we just unexpect it. And then we're like, holy shit, this has been completely unexpected. And Jake keeps bringing up the fact like he wants to win year one. I get that. As a fan, I get that. I want to end the playoff drought. But is that realistic? He keeps on bringing up 2006 with the Jets. If people don't remember correctly, they sucked the next year in 2007. In 2008, they had the Brett Favre disaster.
2006, we had made the playoffs 3 of the previous 4 years. So we were we were a good team in the early 2000s. We had that structure off of the Parcells draft of Pennington, Ellis, Abraham. We had a good offensive line. We brought in Mangold and Ferguson. We were good. We had substance. We had a lot. We're missing that right now. We're missing a lot. We have talent. We don't have a team. We don't have guys that complement one another. We don't have a massive D tackle to complement Quinnen Williams and free him up. We don't have guys who can play man press on defense. So it's different than what we've had. Who knows what we're going to install and implement and who we're going to bring in to execute these schemes. But I'm okay waiting.
Yeah.
I can't mandate a team that doesn't have a quarterback, that doesn't have success, and say you got to make the playoffs in year one. Would it be nice to? Absolutely. But again, I don't want you building the penthouse before you build the foundation. Get your foundation in place so you can build those other levels and get to the level that we've never been able to get to in a long time.
Now, Nick, let me tell you this. If we do make the playoffs this year without Rodgers, I would tell you this. We would feel really freaking good about Aaron Glenn if he does, because we would know immediately we got.
He would have a lot of support. He would have a lot of people who are on the fence, and the people who are show me what you can do before I support you would buy in and say, you know what? He made the tough move. He backed it up. He coached his ass off, and they did it despite X, Y, and Z. I'm rooting for him, man. I'm rooting for him because if he does and go throw a 4-win season, it's going to be horrible. Like the chats and the conversation and the discourse is going to be unbearable. But if he shows signs of being the right guy for the job, winning games he has no business winning, how can you not be excited for the future? And then 2026, I love that draft class of quarterbacks. I go all in. Like for me right now with number 7, I would trade back unless Abdul Carter's there. Get me a second-round pick in 2026, so I have 2 seconds if I got to move up. And if I got to go a 1, 2 2s, and a 1 in 27 to go up and get my quarterback, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to bring him in a structure that's built for a quarterback to succeed. Because Sam didn't have it, and certainly Zach Wilson didn't have it.
Well, here's a guy I would watch out for in 2026. I'm an LSU guy. I'm an LSU fan. Garrett Nussmeier is that dude. When you watch him drop back, he could freaking sling it. He could move. He could fit in that Lions offensive scheme perfectly. And I think that's the guy I think they should look at, honestly. But that's long from now. Let's think about this. Let's think about this year's draft. I think they need to build just the foundation, just the trenches. Yeah. And this draft is great on the trenches side of things. It's not great at the quarterback. It's not great at the wide receiver. It's great on the trenches and DBs and the safeties. That's all it's good for right now.
Yeah. If you get me with these first 4 picks as is, if you get me a D tackle, a safety, a wide receiver, and a tight end, I'm happy. I'm happy. You know, if we go get I'm not big on signing Morgan Moses to play again. I don't think they're going to want that. I don't think he's going to want this. But I could see you getting another guy. I'm okay with going with if you have a general manager who can draft and hit in the middle rounds, you don't panic over middle round picks. And us as Jets fans have been pre-programmed to think if we don't hit in the first round, we're not going to get anyone else in the draft. Good teams find guys. You can go find a guard like a Trey Smith, like Kansas City. I know he didn't have a good Super Bowl, but he's been an all-pro guard. He was drafted in the 5th or 6th round, right? He had the heart murmur out of Tennessee. You found Creed Humphrey, an all-pro center in round 3. You find guys and you develop them. And if you have the right coaching staff, you can do that. And we can be one of those teams. I'm not sitting here saying it's definitely going to happen. I'm not saying that the New York Jets have to do this. They have to do that. They have to get it right. And I'm okay with building it the right way because I don't want one playoff appearance and then it goes away because we went all in and it sucked and we didn't sustain it. I want to be a team like Pittsburgh, like Baltimore, like Buffalo, like Philly that are there every fucking year. And they're always top 5 ranked, top 5 Super Bowl projection. I want to be up there. That's what I want.
Honestly, Nick, you know what I love about GMs like Howie Roseman, John Lynch, and all those other great GMs out there. You know what they do best? They don't appease to the fans. Sometimes fans don't like what they do. Remember when Jalen Hurts was drafted?
Yeah,
I remember the
hated
Eagles. They hated him, and it just sometimes you're gonna have. Sometimes a GM's gonna make at first a head scratching decision, and if it works out, it works out. You don't ask questions. You don't say ifs, ands, or buts. It just works out. And if Moogie or Glenn want to make the right decisions, hopefully this does work out. Hopefully most of these second round, third round picks do work out, and they find ways to get guys out of nowhere. I mean, for Christ's sake, look at the Eagles drafts. I mean, look at what the Eagles can do in the draft. It's unbelievable.
I'm a Georgia fan. Just give me all the Bulldogs, baby. Get me all the Bulldogs. Give me all the defensive Bulldogs you can.
It's absolutely unbelievable what they can do. Same thing with the Niners. They find gold in the toilet every single time. They find guys in the 6th, 5th, 7th round. In the last freaking pick, they find guys. Great GMs find gold in shit. Can I say shit?
Yeah.
I can say shit. They find gold in shit. That is what great GMs do. Joe Douglas couldn't do that. He couldn't do that. Look, he drafted Michael Clemens. Look, it's great that he drafted Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner, but he drafted Michael Clemens. He drafted Ashton Davis. He drafted Jabari Zuniga and LaMichael Pirine. Guys that are not even on the freaking team anymore, or third strings at best. So, I mean, for Christ's sake, Malachi Corley didn't even get on the field. And the one time he got on the field, he freaking pulled it to Deshaun Jackson and freaking threw the ball before he crossed the plane. So, I don't know. To be a great GM, you have to hit late picks. You have to hit on the later picks and find contributors on unexpected spots.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, I appreciate you for calling in, man.
I'm going to call it here
in the chat, and appreciate your support, man. Thank you. Feel free to call again.
Nick. Awesome.
Be good, guys.
Bye.
Good call. Good conversation. How we doing, chat? Big fella, I apologize. I did not see this before. I talked to Bobby today. He was in the Discord today, and no news today. Hopefully tomorrow he finds out. He said he will be doing a show after Jake's afternoon show tomorrow. So maybe we'll have some answers by then. But that's where we're at. Thank you for the super chat, and I sincerely apologize that I missed it. Please don't hate me. I know how easy I am to hate. Ladies and gentlemen, Knob Craft, the man, just launched a Hail Mary, and it was caught. He gifted 5 channel memberships. That went to M. Morris, Emmanuel Holcomb, who's here, Yeti, who's here, Billy Milinovich, a.k.a. Bam Collectibles, Pat Rich. Awesome, Knob. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, sir. Oh, Benny, you say the sweetest things. Thank you, pal. But just to keep my word, come on, load YouTube. Oh my God, I can't wait. So for those of you that have been here while I'm waiting for YouTube to load here, I have been teasing, upgrading studio, computer, the equipment. Today I purchased a desk and a chair. The chair is still good. People were hoping that I fell off of it, and I have not yet at least. But Knob, I gifted one and went to Aurora. Welcome back, Aurora. She was in the Discord today. She called into Jake's show. She's got some good things going on. That's awesome. Awesome. So, new chair purchased, one of these gaming chairs. I don't know. They're comfortable. It's leather. The desk I got to put together. Gonna paint the wall. Gonna maybe get some frames for the pictures that I have. Tom Ace gave me a Mark Gastineau poster. That'll be a very, very large topic of conversation and roasting by you guys. And I might bring the green screen over. I'm not sure. I want to see how the studio comes out. Might have the green screen temporarily, but a lot of upgrades coming to help give back to you guys who have been so awesome with contributions to the show, either through memberships, super chats, sending Venmos and Cash Apps, whatever that may be. I want to give back to give you guys a better product. I know what you're thinking. Maybe get a mask, shave the beard, do something different. Swamp Ranger, I haven't been called this in a very long time, but thank you. 240-pound tight end. Nice. Addison, I just will tell you, between me and Luca, one of us weighs 270. 273. I'm close. I'm getting there. What a great stat. Oh, I like this, Morris. What a great comment for becoming a shiner. Your first comment since. Can you believe Zach Wilson is the only AFC QB to beat the Eagles in 2 years? What a comment. The last two would be what? Mahomes in the Super Bowl? 3 years ago now, I guess. The 2022 Super Bowl was Philly, and Mahomes beat them. And then Zach Wilson. Those are the last two. 69 of you watching. It always seems to be that number. That is a Hawk comment. Hawk right now in Australia on the couch, punching the air. Like, that's my boy. So wait, Addison, he was injured since December in Dallas, and all of a sudden he's healthy now? Skeptical about it. Very skeptical about it. Yeah, that's a great trivia question. I know all of you are going to drop that question tomorrow. I have a great trivia question for you. My buddy Glenn asked me last night at his house. I don't know if this changed before last night's game, before last night's Super Bowl. We all know Tom Brady is number one in Super Bowl passing yardage. Can you tell me who is number two all time career in Super Bowl passing yardage? Go. It is not Montana. It is not Jim Kelly. It is not Lee Cravat, but it is Kurt Warner. Yeah, Kurt Warner don't forget, he had some monster games. He had 400 yards with the Rams. I think he was close to that, if not over that, with Arizona. Yeah, it's Kurt Warner. A lot of people forget about Kurt Warner. Swamp Ranger with count. We needed 2 O-linemen in the draft last year. Simpson and AVT will be gone next year. Hopefully, Muji won't make the same mistake and look to the future of our O-line. Swamp Ranger, here's my plan. Go get a big fatty. Go get a 6'6", 335 monster and put him at guard and move AVT out to right tackle. And then next year, go get another one to replace Simpson with. Go build a line of guys that are 6'6", 330 across the board. Just go load up with monsters. Create a power run game with these guys that can move, man. Ooh. Boomtown, ever so quiet, but man, when he speaks, it's great. Can that monster play QB? Fair. Fair. Courtney, so draft Will Campbell at 7. I'm okay with Campbell. If we stay at 7, I would like to trade back. I would love to get a second round pick in 2026, as I said earlier. But if we stay at 7, I actually took Will Campbell last Wednesday in a mock draft we did here with Nate. We will have a new theme mock this Wednesday night, show at 9:30. I believe Nate is on board. I haven't heard anything different. Yeah, Clancy. There you go. Just go get guys that can move the pile, especially now with all this push shit and do it. Get bigger. ABT is not a mauler. He doesn't scare the defensive line. I want a guy that they know that can just knock the biggest guy on your team backwards 2 yards, and we can run behind him time and time again. It's not ABT. I like ABT, but I want better, bigger, stronger. Guys that can knock one guy on their ass, get to the next level, knock the next guy on their ass, and we can break a run. Couple good names popping up in the chat. Yeah, this draft is deep at D tackle and tight end. Right tackle from LSU, Emory Jones. Yeah, good point. Getting rid of Keith Carter and getting a new O-line right guard center might be the best we've done for this offense. Yeah. It's good. I mean, unless something crazy happens with Brees, our running back room should be okay this year. We need to overhaul the tight end room. It's not NFL quality, in my opinion. Everyone's got these fast, athletic, strong tight ends. And then Conklin is almost like a throwback to like the early 2000s. It's not good enough. We have to fairly assess guys that aren't good enough and say, like, we deserve better. We as Jets fans want to think that every guy can be great. You'll know greatness when you see it. We want everyone to be great. There's a reality to it. And I think a lot of us, myself included, I overvalued this roster completely last year. I promise not to do that again. Yeah. Yeah. Coaching, scheme, play design, play call can make mediocre players great. Absolutely. 100%. It can make great players, all-time players. So this year I want to, and Joe said it, build the offense so that you have the structure for a rookie in 2026 to come in and succeed. Have your line built, have some more weapons, have tight ends, and then you can hit the ground running. Look at Washington this year. They had a pass rush and they had an offense. They got the quarterback and they go to the NFC Championship. To Yeti, I'm sorry. I saw you in the back before. You were next up. I know you had to spend family time. I'm sorry, brother. Please forgive me. Next time you call in, you'll be the first one on, man. I'll make it up to you. But if nobody else wants to call in, we will start wrapping this up. What did we learn today? If you are a paying member of the Discord, which means you have your own, you've joined, you have recurring payments set up, you can join the Discord. Discord will start being trimmed down. There's been a lot going on. I haven't done it yet. I'm kind of hopeful that people will join and not have to get booted. I hate to have to start chopping, but that's the rules we've had in place, and we got to implement them. So if you have been gifted, please consider joining on your own if you are in the Discord. But what did we learn today? Start hitting me up with the what did we learn. Gained some new subscribers during this show. Up 12 subscribers today from this afternoon, my appearances on Jake's show, and then tonight. Courtney, it is $5. If you are on, it's $5. If you're on YouTube and you're on a desktop, hit join and then set up for recurring payments, and then you can become a member. And then you don't have to wait for the membership to be gifted to you, and then you have access to the Discord. Yeah, Swamp. Good point. You know what? If they build it the right way, I don't know how people, I mean, people will always fight. People always fight. We take a wide receiver, you should have took a D lineman. We take an offensive lineman, why'd you take an offensive lineman again? There'll always be a discourse of people who are disgruntled on every fucking move that's made. Yesterday is an example. And you know what? We didn't even make the move yet. Luppy, I saw that you were in the back too, man. Thank you for calling in. Sorry I couldn't get to you. Johnny boy, I learned I'm all the way wrenched up. Wrench crew was on fire tonight. Luppy, I learned that Jay Graves should get her own channel. Courtney, I learned alcohol isn't for everyone. I should be mindful. Always. You never, in any situation in life, not just with alcohol, you never know what the next person's going through. Weed the people, I learned that geographical facts can be fun. Sure, there you go, buddy. What else we got? I'm going backwards here. Johnny, I learned that I want to go and party with Luppy. Skanks for life. Tom, I learned that weed doesn't hold back. You should have known that already, Tom. Yeah, he did sneak it in. He snuck it in very nicely. He snuck that one in. He got me good. But, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of a surprise Monday night pop-up show. And I thank all of you for watching. If you haven't already, hit the like button. I don't even know where we're at. Anyone have an update where we are with likes? Did we get to the coveted number? We're at 59. I dropped the link early knowing that you guys would all hit the like button. Help a brother out. Knob, I learned that people here don't appreciate racists with bad haircuts. Weed, good point. Very good point, Weed. I hate when you're right, but that's a good one. Jay Graves did demonetize early in the show. Tom, I learned Nick pop-up shows make my pants pop up. Boom, wait, I was told you didn't do Mondays. Just to be fair, Boom, you are not required to show up on Mondays. You're not required to show up. I appreciate you for being here, though, my friend. And after the show ends, if it's not too late, call me on Discord. I want to talk to you. Jack Skellington. Hell yeah. Middlesex County. Woodbridge. Thanks for watching, Jack. But ladies and gentlemen, it's come to that time. Short show, I know. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Boomtown, please drop. What did you learn today? Josh learned don't talk about someone's hairline. That's good. Please, like, why do you think I wear hats, man? It's bad, man. That's why I wear hats. Observation. When the R thing blew up in Green Bay, it was the same way. Polarizing, divisive. Oh boy, left a whole wake of bitterness in all different ways. Just saying. True. And they didn't miss a beat. Still making the playoffs. Boomtown learned some individuals in the community have wrench envy and or anger issues. Subtlety isn't one of Jay Graves' strengths. Jay Graves doesn't mince words. Bonus. 10 o'clock sharp is lights out in the Jay Graves household. Jake looks great as a tomato harvester. I didn't have Mikey turning down a hooker on my prediction list. Double bonus. Mikey rates Jay Graves very high on his scale. Nick believes he is easy to hate. Nick has passable chair constructing skills. Chopping from the Discord is imminent. Become a member. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You know what? We're not done. Fuck it. Let's rock. I love you guys. And you know what? You know I love you. You know I'm not perfect. You know I'm nowhere near. I admit my mistakes. I say when I'm wrong. I grow. And that's how we should all be. And I appreciate you guys for supporting me and loving me as is, knowing that I'm a fucking dumbass. So here's my gift to you guys for being as awesome as you are. A little parting shot, if you will. I think. Is it not going? Oh, man. It went to Johnny Boy. That's like wasting money. All right. I gifted 5 memberships. It went to Johnny Boy. Jersey Jet. Jet Life 321. Ricky New York. And Genergy. All right. Way to end on a good note. It started real sucky there in the beginning with Johnny. But at least it got better with the other name. I saw Jersey Jet in here before. Ricky sent me a shirt today. You know what? Let me show the shirt. I'm doing it again, aren't I? Where we did the what did we learn, but I find ways to keep the show going. Yeah, Rick, good point. That's a very good point. Ladies and gentlemen, the soothing sounds. Is my left eye okay? What's wrong with my left eye? I just think the lighting is different on this side. This light fell over and it's bent. I just think it's the lighting. Why am I turning into David T? Am I turning into weed? Oh, it's just weed on Nick. What was I doing? Oh, I was getting a shirt. All right, hold on.
Why are you the way that you are? God, I can't stand you.
Hey, Shiners. It's a party. My house. Discord party.
Yo, we at Sean's crib about to turn up. Music bumping, party jumping. Please, someone fill my cup. We greet each other. Merry Christmas. And let the jet suck while Bobby yells at scandalous. Shut the fuck up. Then Gary intervenes and tells them don't be mean. Eat a stick of butter every day and you'll be lean. Then Santa runs off. I hope he left some gifts because Bobby scared him off. He's on the naughty list. This whole party's lit. Nate, Clancy, many more, we hardly fit. And Addison and Weeds bought that Marley spliff. I licked on my lips cause old Jenna G make my heartbeat skip. Damn Charles Gorman, was that a fart you ripped? Too much head in you know the hot dogs and chips. Now I want my dip. Tell me where the hell is Santa? He ran so quick. I checked the bathroom and oh shit.
So here's the shirt Ricky sent me today. I don't know why the green screen's picking that up. Hold on. I'll make sure you guys see this. Ricky, New York Live. Sent that. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate you, sir. And while that was going on, our good friend Luppy said, here's 5 channel memberships. Thank you, Luppy. Appreciate you, good sir. They went to Beth Page Chris, Adriano's World, Extinguish the Guilt, Mr. Bozak 122, and Bino with the Italian flag. Johnny Boy with a 9-month membership. Super chat. I love the New York Mets, and that Veronica Vaughn is one nice piece of ace. I don't like you, Johnny. You know what? Johnny might be the first to get axed since, Rick Kent called him out. Thank you, Luppy. Appreciate it. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we have wrapped up today's show. I'm going to end on a little serious message. If you don't want that, you can leave. I understand. Some of you don't like serious. Treat others the way you want to be treated. I'm a little disappointed with myself today, but obviously I've held some animosity inside towards somebody since August in the Carolina preseason game. And it's not good. It's not good for the heart. It's not good for your mind. It's not good for your soul. And I said earlier in the show, you never know what someone else is going through. You never know what's causing their problems, causing them to be an asshole, causing them to be rude. And, I don't want to be that person that I used to be. I used to be a person who lashed out at everyone and would never, ever have a successful show and never, ever be where I'm at now because I would have just ruined my opportunities with my old behavior. So I learned today that I need to be better because I can't let people that are down bring me down to their level. And I'm a little disappointed with myself today. And I will learn from it. I will grow from it. And I will do my best to not have that happen again because I don't ever want to be the reason that somebody feels the way I've felt since August about Rob. So that's my 2 cents on the whole entire thing. That's calm me talking, but I am a motherfucker when I get pissed off, and I hate that about me. And I try to keep that part of me hidden and tucked away, but not gonna sit here and brag about today because it's not something I'm proud of. But I hate that got brought out of me, and I hate that I allowed someone to bring that out of me because I try not to. Weed the People with a super chat. I don't know whose credit card he stole to get this, but might as well throw a few more in before they turn it off. But thank you. Aaron Rodgers equals Harambe. Dicks out. Harambe? Harambe? I always forget how to say that. But thank you, Weed, and thank you to whoever's credit card this was. Hopefully this clears before they cancel payment. And shout out to the one person in Keensburg who had a credit card now that had it stolen. That sucks. Gift card. Yeah, when I get paid out from YouTube, it's going to give me like $2 to Target. Damn, Nate going at weed. I like it. We have another fight today. Yeah, big fella. We are. But if you don't learn and you don't grow from your mistakes, then what are you doing here? Luppy, weed sold the dime bag for that super chat. If anybody here sees my grandma, tell her I never saw her. Awesome. Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for the show. Tomorrow night, Tuesday night, sometime after 10, between 10 and 10:30. Supposed to have a snowstorm here in New Jersey. As long as we have power and the internet, we'll be on between 10 and 10:30. We will have the 10th Bobby Midnight weight loss update. Of course, if we have any Jets news, we will lead the show with that. And for those of you who are in the Discord, enjoy yourselves, play nicely. And this is for Rick Kent.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the Nick Shine Show. I am your host, Nick. God bless. Be good to one another. Good night.
It's got me.
Gentry covered the fumble. Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know, the Nick Shine Show, the Nick Shine Show. Dim the lights, but it's still bright as Nick time. Day or night, this is his prime, it's Nick Shine. Proud fan, well defined, to get in line. Toe to toe with any show, he only got 9. The best show on YouTube, bro, is easy. We talk Jets all day, please believe me. Subscribe, you just gotta click a family. We not a click in 3D. You can see a beautiful DP. We see through the fake teams and the tea leaves. So we pray for a coach and a QB and hope that we close to the top in the new league. A toast to the host with the most, Nicky. Who, me? Any day, any night, we all shine, bro. First class shine time, the Nick Shine Show. Anytime on YouTube, if you don't know.